Jeff, let's talk for a minute about accidents involving Uber and Rideshare and Lyft and those types of apps. And first of all, how are those kinds of cases, the cases involving Uber, Lyft, Rideshare, how are they the same as other types of motor vehicle accidents?
Well, you still have somebody that's caused an injury, and people that are injured need medical treatment. They need the best care possible. That's what we want to make sure we get them. We still have an investigative team that's going to go out and investigate this accident. What happened? How do we preserve the evidence? We still are trying to help people recover physically, financially, and emotionally. Their lost wages, mental health treatment, all the different things that you would have in any kind of an injury case.
So liability, damages, coverage are all the same. The legal framework for recovery is all the same. Let me ask you this. How are they different? How are these Uber, Lyft, Rideshare cases different from other types of cases?
Well, the coverage is different because these rideshare companies they have their own liability policies oftentimes that replace the driver's policy because the driver is driving their own Honda Accord or whatever it is. Their policies on the Honda Accord is not going to provide coverage because they're driving for work. So Uber and Lyft will come in and provide coverage for their drivers.
That gives us an opportunity because many times these big giant companies have a much larger liability policy and give us access to more coverage under those circumstances.
That's true. And sometimes the Uber driver isn't at fault. It's a third party that's hit the vehicle you were in while you're, with a Lyft driver. So then we want to go to the Lyft and Uber and rideshare policies and try to get extra coverage over top of the at-fault vehicle.
Jeff, what are some of the things that a person should look for when they're trying to identify or hire a law firm for an Uber or a Lyft or a rideshare case?
Well, these situations can get tricky with these rideshare companies. So you want somebody that's got experience, somebody that's dealt with these companies, somebody that's dealt with these adjusters, and they know us because we've done insurance defense work. We've been claims adjusters. We've done all those things on the other side. Our lawyers have. And so the Uber companies, the Lyft companies, and their insurance companies, they know us. So they're going to give our clients better results.
It sounds like to me that whereas in a case where someone is rear-ended by another vehicle on the street, there's one level of expertise that's required or experience that's required. But when it comes to something specific, something unique like an Uber or Lyft or Rideshare, a much greater level of experience is required, especially when it relates to those particular types of cases. Is that correct?
That's exactly right.
Let me ask you this. With respect to a person calling after one of these accidents, would you recommend they wait and see how things go? And a lot of people, maybe they change their own oil, maybe they do their own taxes, and they are smart and independent and all that. Should they try to do these things themselves and see how it goes, or should they call us immediately?
They should call us immediately.
And why is that?
Well, evidence disappears. If we don't get our investigative team out there to get this evidence, it's going to be gone. And then also, these rideshare companies, they have lawyers, they have adjusters, they have teams of people that are building their case right from the moment this accident happens. So you really have to get somebody on your side to face off against these large multinational companies, or you're going to be in trouble.
And you're going to be playing catch up because, like you said, they're going to work right now. So if you've been injured in an accident involving a Rideshare, Lyft, Uber, something like that, call us immediately so that we can get started.